I am in one of the largest cities in Asia. One that doesn't necessarily always has the best reputation. It can be congested, it can be not the cleanest at times, and some people even think it might not be safe to visit. Well, today I'm here on the ground and I want to give you a little bit of a walkthrough through some of the main areas, and let's find out, how is Manila today? On some kind of rooftop helipad. Guys, this is one of the most unequal cities in Asia. And I'm here for, let's say it like that, a little unplanned layover. And let me take you along and show you, just what is going on in Manila these days. It's crazy. We're right now on the 25th floor. Nonetheless, you hear the noise, you hear the streets. I've just arrived last night. I have actually just found out that Philippines, or at least Manila, finally has a scooter driving service, because back in the day, only taxi and you get stuck like crazy in the traffic. From up here, this might be the prettiest view I've ever seen of Manila, but I don't have much time, and I do want to take you through a couple of different neighborhoods. Damn, it's windy up here. Last time I was here, my hair wasn't that long. So let's kick it off. I genuinely have no idea where I am. And as always, in a city like Manila, it is super hot during the day. But in the evening yesterday, actually, it was a bit chilly. So I got my little cape here for later, potentially. So staying at some type of fairly fancy condo, like really nice view on the Manila Bay. You've seen it at the beginning of the video. But just being here, you feel right away like Manila is a city of contrast. Fancy condo, and then right next to it, Kuya. So right next to it, we got kind of some type of bus station, it seems. Let's go see what is going on here. And the plan is, I have one night and tomorrow all day long. I want to just go through a couple of different areas, see what is going on. The man is selling snacks, probably for people that are traveling somewhere. What's going on back there? Let's take a look. What is this food?
Rice.
Rice? Rice, very nice. So it looks like people before hitting the road are stocking up on some little street food. Seriously, all kinds of different buses. It's incredible. Yeah, looks like I'm living at the fancy bus station condo. So here's some kind of little street food stall. The dogs have seen better days, that's for sure. And this seems to be the official bus station. But yeah, let's catch a scooter. My driver is calling me. Mabuhay, Danilo. I don't hear you. He canceled me. Danilo canceled me savagely. Sunset is approaching. I know a spot that is actually not too far. Let's go head out there. Here is crazy busy. We got this pretty modern bus station. And then on the other side, this is where I'm living. And look at that. This is where the real local life's happening back there. John? Are you John? No? Hello, hello. Are you John? For Danny? Hello? For Danny?
Boss?
Yeah, Danny?
Danny Boss?
Yes, Danny Boss. Danny Boss, that's me. Up.
Up.
How do I? The helmet, perfect. What is it? Ah! Wow! Wow, this is so good. This is the first time in Asia I get that. A condom for my head. This is so good. Woo! I'm ready to cook. Guys, all the time when I'm like in Thailand or something, I don't even bother wearing the helmets, which is not a good idea. I forgot that I put on the app Danny Boss. Just Danny is fine also. So guys, you see, back in the day, whenever I was in Manila, you couldn't order a bike taxi, only taxi. and you kind of get stuck in traffic like crazy. And yeah, this is the essence of Asia for me, really, to be able to drive on a motorbike, to see the city, to feel the city, to hopefully make it out alive. And so right now, we're heading to probably one of the best malls. I think I've been there once many years ago, and it was raining. But it's also known as one of the best sunset spots in all of Asia. So let's see if that is true. And we are rolling right now, you need to understand, through a... Oi! We're rolling through a city of... do you know how many million people in Manila? You don't know? The internet says it's 24 million in Metro Manila.
24 million, sir?
They say.
So you researched about Manila, sir?
A little bit, yes. You were born in Manila?
But in other city.
Other city, but Metro Manila or?
Metro Manila, sir.
Okay, you're a true bred local. Is that new buildings here?
Sir?
Is that new? Looks pretty new. You're not sure?
Not sure.
Looks like Philippines is upgrading a little bit. It's good to see. Amazon, huh? Anywhere here is good.
Okay, we're here.
John, right?
John Kenneth, sir.
Danny, good to meet you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Whew. So, a nice, quick, oh man, I love taxi scooter, and I even get to keep my, hilarious. So yes, we are on the roofs of Manila City on a helicopter pad, and I am sitting here on the Level 8 Adventurer Suitcase, today's video sponsor. What an epic spot, and even more epic has been this Adventurer Suitcase. The quality is really superb. It's like a premium luxury suitcase at a more affordable rate. And I'm like, sometimes you want a bit more space. First of all, you have the wide grip, which makes it just allow you to fit more stuff in. And on the other side, this suitcase is actually extendable. You just zip it open here and you get another 5 liters of extra space, which sometimes comes in handy. Sometimes I even like check in for my flight. I have a little bit too much stuff on me, and then I extend it, I put it in, and I'm good to go. Seriously, it's such a hack. And the access is actually from the top. It's super convenient. You can put it anywhere, and then you put your stuff in, quick access. So this is the Adventurer model. Just check out their website. They have so many different ones, very sleek looking, all about the aesthetic, the quality, but also very practical pieces, checked luggage, of course, as well. It will be the first link in the description. And as of right now, if you use my code, Danny15, you get 12% off your whole purchase. They have worldwide shipping and free to US, UK, and Canada, and Europe. All of it completely for free. You can get it delivered to you, but no matter where you are, whether you're in Manila, you're in Asia, you're in the US, if you're going on a trip sooner, if you know somebody that would appreciate a gift like that, Level 8, first link in the description. Let's get back to Manila before I fall off the freaking helicopter pad here. My fucking god. I'm surprised nobody took me down here yet. One of the biggest malls in the world behind me. I think it's called SM Mall of Asia or something like that. And on the other side, this is kind of like an adventure attraction park. I think I've been here once in like 2000, I don't know, maybe 22 or something. But what I've realized is that that is kind of like the closest spot. And this city is super spread out. So it's kind of like Metro Manila is like 11 or 12 or however many it is, separate different cities. And yeah, came down here a little bit for the sunset and also to exchange some money, because in all kind of like the more modern places you can pay with card, but if you want to go a bit local, which tomorrow maybe we want to do, you do need the cash. So we're gonna exchange a little bit. What's up, bro? Whew, yeah, sunset looks like it's gonna be fire today. So basically, it's kind of like a big outdoor area and the mall in the background. And what I do have to say is quite nice to see is this neighborhood that we just drove through. I've never been there. Maybe it has been around for a long time, or maybe it's new. And honestly, Manila, we'll talk about it a little bit later. It's kind of like one of those cities where I feel like there's so much potential, but somehow over many years of traveling, it still seems to be a little bit under the radar for most people. Alrighty guys, as the sun is setting, Thursday night, and it is busy. We are inside of the SM Mall of Asia. I actually just looked it up again. This is still to this day one of the largest malls in the world. I think they have kind of like a lot of different separate areas. And I'm here on the one side to find a money changer, but also while the sun is setting, let's go up. I saw they have some type of a sky deck. And I do have to say that one thing I'm quite happy to see, I don't know if it's the good weather or whatever it is, but this part of the town feels like a good bit cleaner, a little bit modernized. Like I said, maybe I've never seen that neighborhood on this side. Maybe it has been around forever, but here, look at that. Oh. Some pretty nice outdoor area. Well guys, that is quite a wow moment. I had no idea this exists up here. Crazy view. This is truly one of the best sunsets I've ever seen. So we got this kind of like little boardwalk, staircase going up. Here another viewing lounge. And seriously, depending on the weather conditions, the sunsets in Asia never disappoint. Check this out. So basically this is what we also see from our roof. Airplanes flying in and some type of mountain range. It's almost like a freaking volcano. I'm actually not quite sure what it is. I've been here many years ago, and honestly I barely recognize it. I don't know if they have done some reconstruction, remodeling, but it is actually quite impressive. What is it? The SM Mall. One of the sickest sunsets of my life, and I think we have the... Oh no, I thought the security woman is coming to me. We got the tightest securities. Some kind of a local fiesta market. Actually pretty nice. Super cute. So yeah, basically to this day, probably one of the best malls. Huge. And so this has been the SM Mall, nicely renewed. I would say I'm going to be heading back to my place right now. I'm going to be finding some food on the way. That is kind of the only thing in the Philippines. They have so much creative food, so many different chains, their own stuff. But the reality is, it's not always that easy to find something that is not fried or whatever. And the mall is also starting to get crazy busy. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. So good morning. What looks like the middle of some kind of police raid. We are on the streets, heading to a different part of Manila. And so it is the next day right now. There's a couple of spots I wanted to see here in the city, and you know, just on the way here, you really feel it. Manila is one of the most unequal cities in many ways. Wait, I think I'm going straight. In terms of like economically speaking, there is some wealthy areas, maybe I'll show you later, but also, you know, just like kids on the streets. And this right here, let's get in. Let me show you what this is. So in the middle of one of the most congested and largest cities in Asia, they set up this artificial beach. Basically just kind of put some sand or let's say some fine rocks on the beach. And I remember I was here many years ago, and honestly it looks better these days. So this is on the way right now to kind of like the historical part of Manila that I'm also pretty close by. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend personally probably to go swimming here, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody is doing that. Maybe you're not even allowed, likely. But the vibe is actually quite nice. Got the big skyline here, pretty much Miami of Philippines right here. I feel like my favorite part right now is just taking the moto taxi throughout the whole city. This video is not sponsored by, what is it? What is it called? I don't even know what it's called. Move It. It's not sponsored by Move It. So basically the idea right now is to get into the old Manila and from there, super modern. Let's do a little bit of a contrast. So my Move It guy is on the way. Now this man knows how to do it. Woo! Don't see that every day. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So, where's the Binondo Bridge? Coming up? Very well. Not too far, the Binondo Bridge, somewhere here. Nice. So we're approaching a very different part of Manila.
This is what about Chinatown?
Yeah. What do you say? What direction should I go is most interesting?
You're going straight and then you're coming Chinatown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just straight? Perfect.
What's your channel? Yo.
Very well. Thank you for the ride. Thank you. Bye-bye. And so we are in a very different part of Manila, old Manila you might say. And this video is turning into spending 24 hours with, what is it? Grab drivers, Move It drivers. We are looking at the Filipino-Chinese friendship arc. So what makes Manila really quite interesting is that there's so much different influences. Actually, quite a good amount of tourists around here right now. So on the one side, obviously the Spanish have spent hundreds of years here, and you see it on every street corner, street name. Then the Americans have been here. This is why in many ways, kind of like the way the city is structured, fast food everywhere, pros and cons, you know, of that, hello, of that American time. But of course also lots of different minorities, different groups. So in some ways this is Chinatown. I don't see, I don't know, too many like of a Chinese community. But what I found fascinating about neighborhoods like that is that you truly see how old the city is, and architecture and buildings that you're not really gonna see anywhere else. So some type of old factory, Hap Hong, hardware, and co. doesn't look to be operating these days. And just the vibe and the energy on the streets is a completely different one. Unfortunately, some kids laying on the streets as well. Not uncommon. But just to briefly speak about it from a safety perspective, honestly, Manila to me always seemed very harmless. In the sense that, first of all, the people are just, like, you might only get killed by curiosity around here. That is what might happen to you. And also, next to that, I don't know if I should feel comfortable and more sure because of it. Basically, all the security guards, they are carrying humongous weapons. Most of them. And I don't know. Hopefully, probably most of them had never had to use it.
This pain, this unforgiveness, hurting you again and again.
I just walked into the Binondo Church, which is behind me. On Google Maps it says it's a 16th century church. Actually, I remember I used to live right around the corner here many years ago. But yeah, just walking through the old part of town easily. Wow, yeah, beautiful place. 400 or 500-year-old church in the middle of having, what is it, Friday afternoon. Makes sense. Good to meet you, good to meet you. Thank you, thank you.
I watch your YouTube videos.
I appreciate it.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you. I'm just here for a couple of days actually, passing through, yeah. But many times in Manila.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I wanted to go to Siargao. So here, one of the legendary, I think it's Chinese food spots since 1940. It's pretty and beautiful here, but I'm not gonna lie, the stench is heavy. Ooh, yo. Side streets. Guys, I generally... What's up, brother? How's it going? Oh, you're Anka's driver?
Yeah.
Anka's? Nice. So this is the other app. Like I said, this is going to be the scooter driving episode. And we are about to leave this neighborhood, but what I wanted to share with you is I realized that I think it's never that nice of a temperature as it is right now. It's 28 degrees, slightly overcast, and with that, I feel like the mood overall is also better. There are so many people outside on the streets during the day, and it feels kind of very cozy and cute actually. This side street is a little bit rough, but that is Manila for you. So as of right now, we have two options. I have zero cash still. We could be taking this mode of transport there, which might be maybe even a bit faster. But now we're gonna hop on the scooter, but I am absolutely starving. So here it is kind of like the busy area. Actually, what is this man inasal? I see it all over the Philippines, and I hope it's nothing fried. Let's check it out. Wow, this place. Thank you, thank you. This place is local. We're diving in. Some kind of, say it like that. We're definitely not on a tourist street. Oh, it's barbecue. Damn, we're right in the right place. This looks absolutely fantastic. What are we gonna do? Let's do what is this? Is this like ice cream or? I think I will take this combo. Oh, no, actually, can I have a pa and pecho, buddy? Pa and pecho. One rice. One rice. Can I add the rice on top? And one halo halo. What is the difference? Crema de leche and extra creamy? What is the difference? So crema de leche is a bit more less ingredients. Less ingredients. The regular extra creamy. So guys, we're going crazy. We're gonna have a calorie shock. You're cooking the chicken in the back?
Yeah.
Yes?
But this is pecho.
Pecho is
Recipe.
yeah, that's fine. Can I pay with Visa? With card, Visa? Yeah. Perfect. Do you have also upstairs? Yeah, perfect. I can go with this upstairs, yeah? Nice. So guys, look at that. Here's the kitchen in the back. We got the chicken. Hello, hello. Is that where you cook the chicken? Nice, a real fire grill. The chef is at work. Wow, that looks good. So guys, this is one of the most common chains in all of the Philippines. I've seen it like hundreds of times, but I thought it's kind of like fried stuff, but it's grilled chicken in-house, and it's busy. Okay. Perfect. So for real, I'm not sure how that happened, but this might be the first time it's Mang Inasal, and this looks like exactly how pretty much 95% of my daily diet is. We have chicken, more chicken. And I was about to order 2 of these pieces, but then I realized the size is quite solid. So we're gonna stock up on the protein right now. And I do know the Filipinos know how to make barbecue. Like honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Filipino food, but there's 2 things: barbecue and their crazy ice cream dessert. It's basically like soft serve ice cream with jelly, with beans, God knows, tried it before. And some type of broth here. Oh wow, the broth is violent. Some vinegar in there, pretty nice. Lime juice, here extra. Oh wow, I cannot wait. Got a little chili. And it's pretty affordable. How much is this here? Maybe like $3-4 for this whole meal? Okay, the chicken is absolute fire. Wow, didn't even expect it. Seriously, this is as good as chicken can be. I have to be honest with you, I hate fried chicken. I'm gonna make myself unpopular with it, but the chicken flavor is not quite there. Wood-fired chicken? Oh my god. The gains are coming in. I feel them. Okay. I feel like I've been in Philippines like, I don't know how many times, 4 or 5 times in the last 7 years. And it looks like I have missed out on the best place to eat. I do have a Coke Zero, but I'll have this as a drink, a little bit over the rice. Okay, seriously. I feel a bit disappointed of myself that I have not discovered this place. I tried all their other chains. Jollibee, not mine. Of course you have the KFCs, the Burger Kings, but that's boring, even if they have local menus. Just kind of like rice. This is 9 out of 10, seriously. How could it be a 10? Make the rice a bit more interesting. But we pimped it with the soup. The chicken is a solid 10, I'm not kidding. I'm not talking. Almost forgot to film. We're going into this crazy dessert. Crushed ice. Literally like some type of cheesecake or something. In terms of originality, 10 out of 10. Flavor, everything maybe is 7. 7.5? We are at the chain after all, and I think I've had this dessert maybe twice. One time I remember. Pretty nice. So this was my first time at Mang Inasal, and I have to be honest with you, Jollibee I'm not a fan of, all of the fast food stuff in the Philippines, really not a fan of. But this place back there, they have it on every single corner in the Philippines. The meat is incredible. Wood-fired chicken is gonna be good no matter what, but the sauce that they're using, something lime, something, I don't know, maybe a bit soy, whatever it is, that was a 10 out of 10 chicken, and that might be the only place I can genuinely, full-heartedly, from like the fast food stuff, can recommend. Seriously. Feel like an idiot that I've just discovered it now, because for the past few days I didn't know exactly what to eat. Okay, where's my scooter? Where's my ride? Opa. So I'm already used to this. Whoop. I'm gonna go to work in the kitchen at Mang Inasal. I can go work in the kitchen, you know? Perfect. Guys, where we're going now, right now is gonna look very, very different. So this is like truly busy Manila. Old streets. A lot of it is honestly like a little bit, okay, there's even, you see what there is. There's business here in the evening. And where we're headed right now is pretty much as good as it gets in the Philippines in terms of development, everything. But car driving shows 1 hour.
Paseo High Street. Are you going to...
And you know, just sitting here on the scooter, the amount of children you see in the Philippines is pretty uncomparable to anywhere else. We discussed before, Philippines is one of the strongest Christian majority nations, obviously in all of Asia, but really in the world. And with that, it's God's work to have a lot of children, and they're truly doing it here. I think it's one of the youngest countries in the world, and you see it on the streets. Whew, man, moto taxi is life. Move it, reach out. The kid is hitting that vape. Hey Roberto! Stop the vape. What is the common Philippines name? Pedro and Juan, yeah?
Yeah.
I think Juan was like hitting that vape, you know? He was like 14. Or Pedro. And so it begins. It's literally a difference like day and night. One moment you're in the barrio, favela almost, and then next moment you're in Manhattan. So this is Makati, the main financial and business district. That's not quite yet where we're headed, but yeah, you see the difference. All right, you have a good day. Bye-bye, thank you. Different world, what can I say? Seriously, that was a fast contrast. I think the whole drive took me around 30 minutes. Gentle Monster. Does anybody know from what country this chain is? Because I've seen a lot of them in China. Seriously, this is pretty much you could call it Times Square of the Philippines. In the evening it lights up quite nicely. I feel like something has changed, I don't know. Something's happening, but basically what you have seen today, I would say, has been in very many ways the contrasts of Manila. So this here is also like a business, lifestyle, kind of probably the most enjoyable, fancy, quiet area. And it's not a small neighborhood. In many ways, there's not like this one Manila, maybe like the old Manila, maybe it says like on the map somewhere Manila, but basically Metro Manila is a collection of different townships, and they are quite separate from each other. So this as a separate city is called BGC, I think something Global City, Bonifacio Global City, and we are on the high street. And just to wrap up the video, I think you get the idea that I feel like right now also it becomes much more popular to show like the worst sides again, and some places it is pretty bad. And you have to say that Manila as a city itself, I don't want to sugarcoat it, it is one of the most unequal places of this size and magnitude. But even if you compare it, like if you would be in LA, you could show probably an even worse contrast, to be fair with you. And actually my plan in the Philippines has been very different than it is going to be happening right now. I was actually planning to go to Siargao Island. That was the plan for many weeks, but last minute I have to pretty much cancel all of that, and I will be flying out somewhere else. I think I'm gonna walk around and shoot another video about that. That'll be in the next video. If you are new here by any chance, for many years on this particular channel, I've been documenting what I do, where I go, but all under the premise, under building a life of freedom around the world. And Philippines, I do have to honestly say, is one of the most, to this day, which surprises me in many ways, underrated destinations, but there is reasons for that. There is certain complications of coming back here, and there's also certain reasons why generally I do spend more time in other Southeast Asian countries, be it Thailand, Bangkok, if we speak big city, be it Bali, just because from a travel perspective, I think Philippines is one of the best places for islands, for beaches that you could visit. But long term and also the ease of travel, I'm gonna be shooting a separate video on it. So if you wanna see where I am right now, as the videos usually come a little bit later, you can join me on Instagram. And yeah, this has been Manila, from very local areas to probably the best sunset in, well, this year so far for sure. From local, from old school to super modern.